What is going on YouTube? Welcome to the new video. So this video is going to be for how to get Instagram influencers to respond to your messages about Shopify Dropshipping. So obviously a lot of people are trying to get Instagram influencers to drive traffic to their store, but the problem is a lot of people have been messaging me saying that they haven't been getting the responses that they need. Basically they've just been ignoring them, which is a very common thing. So I'm going to discuss to you my tips and tricks, or at least a few of them, as to how back when I was using influencers to drive traffic, how I managed to get some to respond, or at least have a higher rate of response from them. So tip number one is, like most things, it's a thing called the law of averages. You need to be messaging as many as possible. So I'm not just talking go and message 5, I'm talking go and message 30. So the more you message, obviously it depends how many are in your niche, but the more you message, the more chance you'll have of a response and a business deal. So when I first created my first Shopify store, I messaged exactly 30, and I believe I had 10 responses total. That's a pretty good rate, to be fair. It's usually not that many, to be fair, but it is what it is. Actually, talking of the law of averages, you can see down there, I also sell on Amazon FBA, so that's currently the second e-commerce journey that I'm trying to learn at the moment. Obviously I've sort of learned Shopify dropshipping now, hence why I'm making these videos for you guys. I'm a lot more familiar with it than FBA. So when I launched one of these first products, I needed product reviews, so I didn't just message 10 people to say, oh, can you review my product? I messaged, I believe it was 125 people, something like that. It might have been 127. Basically people within my niche, to if they want to review my product free of charge, and they can keep the item. So that's obviously that's a whole different business model, but you get what I mean about the law of averages. So number 2 would be when you message your Instagram influencers, to draw attention, what you need to do is in the message put, say, I don't know, like, you know, on your iPhone you get those emojis, or Samsung, whatever phone you're on. If you put like 2 red beacon, this is what I used to do, if you put 2 red beacon emojis and then put business inquiry and then 2 more emojis to draw attention, and that's the top line of your message that you send them, that will draw attention to that message. Because these influencers get hundreds and hundreds of DMs every single day, usually just from little fanboy kids and stuff like that. So if you put when you DM the Instagram influencer, if you put that as the top line, then that will draw attention to it. And the other thing is, the more ways that you reach out to the influencer, the more chance they have of seeing the message. So if you go and DM them, and you also go on their bio, and you press the click down button, and you see the WhatsApp number that they've given, or if they've given a Facebook, you could DM them on Facebook or an email. Email and DM are the 2 main ones. So obviously the more chances there would be of that influencer seeing your message and potential inquiry. And obviously the other one, I mean, I'm not going to go into how to negotiate better, but they're the 3 main tips of what I've got to say on how to actually get influencers to respond, or at least see your messages. I could go into a whole nother video of how to negotiate and how to actually make your message look like they want, how to actually negotiate with a influencer, and how to send a proper inquiry actually professionally is a whole different video. I mean, it depends on what kind of influencer you're dealing with. So obviously a personal, say if it's a small low-key celebrity that's got 12k followers, say if you're reaching out to them, it would be you'd have a slightly more informal approach to how you would a sort of another company-ish, like a meme company or something like that. So it all depends. That'll be a whole nother video. They are my 3 tips. If you enjoyed, subscribe. Leave any comments below if you've got any ideas as to how, any tips and tricks that you guys have got. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.